So I guess the passion behind creating Caroline's Cookies would be my love for baking and my creativity. I started out of quarantine and the demand just continued to grow. So from there, it led to this business. I think there's probably three main challenges I faced. One would be COVID supply chain issues. So getting ingredients can be quite the challenge. There's delayed on shipping, things are just out of stock, no explanation, and then obviously inflation. So things are extremely expensive right now. And then another challenge would be continuing to be consistent. So keeping the same quality while upping our quantity. And then just figuring out ways to meet demand and how to grow with the space and staff that we have. So I get here around 7 a.m. and I'll bake from around 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm just here filling in wherever we need, whether that be working up front or working in the kitchen. I'm really just alongside my workers and still kind of helping them train and just working here every day, making cookie dough and serving cookies. So I guess to younger business owners or new business owners, I would say not be afraid to fail. The only way you're gonna figure out if it works is to try. A lot of times I find myself stressed out, anxious about the future or even the present, and I think being able to enjoy it and remembering why you started is a big deal. And not being afraid to ask for help. Like a lot of times I ask questions, I'm like, I know this sounds stupid, but I want to learn, not being afraid to learn. I want to keep growing and learning because I don't know a lot, I'm 20. I don't know much about business, and the only way to do it is to ask questions and figure it out. So some things you have to learn the hard way. What makes my cookies unique, I would say, is that they're weird looking. I always say this. They look a little bit like a muffin. They're probably like nothing you've seen before. They're pretty thick and they're pretty gooey as well. So they're a rich cookie. If you like gooey cookies, you're coming to the right place, or especially when you pop them in the microwave, make them even a little more gooey. So they're gooey and thick, and that's what we love to do. We have 4 staple flavors on our menu. We have chocolate chip, circus, cookies and cream, and funfetti. You can always find those 4 staples. Everybody kind of has their favorite. 2 of them are chocolate and 2 of them aren't chocolate. And then we also have our 2 specials every month. This month they're a little bit weird. They're my weirdest flavors I've ever done. We have a rainbow crunch cookie. So that's like a Fruity Pebble flavored cookie, and it's topped with a marshmallow buttercream. And then we also have the everything brownie, which is a little bit weird as well. It's a little bit of sweet and it's a little bit of salty. So we have potato chips, pretzels, M&Ms, marshmallows. But as far as specials go, I would say our most popular cookie has been our Biscoff cookie, our cinnamon roll cookie. And those 2 are probably my favorites. But what you can find here is just cookies. All we do is cookies. I like to keep it simple, and I'm trying to be as good as I can be at one thing. Basically, for 6 months now, we've had lines out the door, which is crazy, and we've sold out every single day. So we started with selling 600 cookies a day, 700, 800, and now we're up to 1,200 to 2,000, depending on how productive we are. So they're pretty hard to get, but once you figure it out, they're pretty easy to get. But basically, you head to our website any day that we're open at 9 a.m. and you grab a time slot. So a time slot is a 20-minute period where you're able to get cookies. You come in and out, and it's like a pre-order without reserving your cookies. One of the biggest things that has grown my business so quickly, I would say, is word of mouth. People love to talk about my cookies apparently, and on social media people will repost it and comment about what they got, and I think that that's really how we've grown. I would say I really value people's feedback, especially being a local business. I'm curious what people are thinking and how we can improve, because I'm not the type of person to think that I know everything or I have the best business ever. I know I'm young or we're a new business, so I'm always all ears for people's opinions, good or bad. Hey y'all, I'm Caroline Merryman. I'm the owner of Caroline's Cookies in Lafayette, Louisiana. Thanks for watching this month's Cox Business Entrepreneur Profile, brought to you by Developing Lafayette.